No, not just a Marine. Fuck, really?
Don't curse.
I'm sorry. Frick, really?
Alright,
countdown has begun, guys. It's game number 1 of QxGDestiny versus MilleniumDragon here on Playhem. And it's going to be on Chakura's Plateau. But Jiminy's, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm actually so pumped for this match. This is a pretty decent map to start on. You know, this is a really popular map for like the 2 racks pressure, but I don't really think Dragon plays that way.
No, Dragon plays whichever way Dragon feels like playing. That's kind of, after watching him play quite a bit on his stream and whatnot, that's what I've come to. But here we go, Bonk. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special Playhem Showmatch between... What is it? Yeah, look at that. It is MilleniumDragon spawning here over on the left-hand corner of Chakura's Plateau. Over on the right side, QxGDestiny. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that command center.
Look at that. Look at that command center.
So what do you think we're going to see out of Dragon this first game? I mean,
God, I don't know. What?
Good analysis.
Great. Casters, already you failed. What do you think you're gonna see? It's like, oh, I don't even know. But we do see over here Dragon going ahead, not preparing a wall off. Supply depot being placed right there next to the Vespine geyser. So that's kind of an interesting move right off the bat. Seeing that, you know, normally against a Zerg player, you kind of want to go ahead and wall off. Yeah, just a standard thing. I don't know. I'm not in Bronze League or anything, but I hear that's a normal thing to do. This isn't terrible. Just an interesting thing.
The only real benefit you get from the wall off is, A, if you go for that early second supply depot, you can sometimes deny the drone if the drone goes to the wrong base first.
Yep.
And B, if your opponent decides to 6-pull you for God knows whatever reason.
That would be cool.
If Destiny 6-pulled because he knew Dragon doesn't wall off and won the first game, that would be hilarious. But Destiny...
What would that even mean?
I mean, Destiny gets a free freaking win is what it would mean.
Game 1. 4 minutes, 13 seconds. Ugh. Well, you know, Scouts cross positions first. Overlord here is going to get the first look over here at Dragon's base. He's going to notice right away, oh, wow, well, there's a barracks there. And the drone now coming up the ramp.
Destiny needs to be a little careful. Okay, he's going to get that Overlord in plenty of time. Interesting to note, Dragon isn't going for gas. So it's not going to be quick reactor Hellions. It's probably going to be a really early command center. And I think Destiny is just going to get in position to try to deny it from him happening on the low ground. I lied.
No, oh, no, that's not what happened. Destiny going ahead, sending his Overlord back here, keeping it safe. Knows, yep, there we go. Very early command center coming down. And the drone actually going to get out of here just fine, too. So good for Destiny. They're getting a lot of information for free.
Yeah, definitely. But he didn't see this extremely early double gas coming out of Dragon, so that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that is a little bit faster. I mean, it is very normal to go ahead and, you know, 1 racks, gasless FE into 2 geysers, and then, you know, 2 more barracks usually coming down after that. Supply depot on the low ground here. That's kind of an interesting choice. Only 1 Marine out here. So if there had been any serious pressure, Dragon would have been, could have been, should have been in some trouble.
In a lot of trouble.
Because this is ballsy too. Just going in and saying, well, I'm just going to build the command center down here. I don't even care. You know, you always have the option of doing it in base. Fast Factory actually coming out after this. So that's really cool because, you know, he went ahead, got the 2 refineries really fast, and there's the reactor. So it will be reactor Hellions coming out here fairly shortly. Economics. Let's talk about some econ real quick here, Bonk. 24 workers right now for Destiny, and he does have a defensive spine crawler going up down here at the natural. 19 for Dragon, but Dragon will very shortly be on 2 orbital commands. That's going to help him out quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, both these players are just macroing so hard. And the one thing I wanted to say about this early gas is, yeah, it is really standard to get these 2 early gas, but he did it so early, he actually cut Marine production for a little bit, which is what was scaring me, because I was thinking, oh, 12 Lings will just come in and kill that single Marine. But, you know, Destiny not going for anything like that, and it looks like, ooh, if this tech lab is going on to the starport, we may see that, it's like kind of a newer build, the Hellion Banshee.
Hellion Banshee, yep. Well, we saw it last week, you and I. I should say Thursday. in the daily. And it looks like
Awesome.
Destiny adding on 2 extractors, now 3. So he's going for some heavy gas right now. Does have this nice little Evo chamber here down at the ramp. That's going to help control space against Hellions when they do finally come out. And here they are crossing down the ramp at the natural. They're going to probably take this watchtower. 1 drone here. Probably going to get pushed off. Yep. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. Even adding on a second Evo chamber up here at the front. I like that a lot, actually. Well, he's got...
Cloak.
Yeah, ooh, even Cloak coming out here. So, yeah, I think you're right. Look at this. Oh, and now swapping back out. And I like that. That's such a good reactionary kind of thing, you know. He's going ahead. He's saying, well, you know what? This is going to probably be a little bit stronger. Have to see. He's got 4 Hellions. He doesn't want to commit into them completely. Because, you know, it's become so common for that early reactor, and then you got 8, 16 Hellions. What do we got going?
I hate to interrupt you, but Destiny's going to get a scout off on the 3rd
Oh, yeah,
command
he
center
sure
and the
is.
cloak. That is absolutely... Did he see the cloak,
Yeah.
though, before he turned around?
Oh,
Okay.
yep. And two Spore Crawlers on the way now.
Oh, thank goodness, because this could have been an early exit for Destiny if he hadn't seen that cloak.
Oh, my gosh. And this Overlord actually in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's getting dead, but it's paid for itself.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the Banshee into the main. Dragon kind of scouting it out. Ooh, and now going ahead taking out some of these creep tumors. That's really good right there. Good use.
Sorry, Destiny moved his creep tumor at the last second, so it didn't die there.
Oh, really?
He actually...
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Very cute little move by him.
Both players playing to win, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Both these players playing really well. I mean, Dragon doing this very unorthodox Cloak Banshee Hellion opener. I mean, it is becoming more and more popular, but yeah, you still don't see it very often. And Destiny reacting to it perfectly. Now this Cloak Banshee can't really do anything. It can't really go into the main.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's just biding his time. He's not throwing away units. That's another thing that a lot of players will do. You know, they build these 4 initial Hellions, and then you just kind of, well, might as well use these Hellions and just send them in against Spine Crawlers, against Queens, just trying to get 1 or 2 drone kills. Does come up here, checking to make sure there's no hidden expansions. Very good. Oh, Ling's down here for Destiny, blocking off the retreat path for these 4 Hellions.
This is so good.
Here we go.
This should be good.
Oh,
Ooh, Destiny actually... I feel like he could have just killed them if he'd gotten the surround, but instead he pulls back, and now... Okay, he's got more Lings, but...
really indecisive.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, he really needs to just commit and surround here. He does get the Spore Crawler on the low ground, which is nice.
Ooh.
And there he goes. He's going to get those Hellions quite possibly. At least gets 2 of them. That's always nice. And Destiny's just going for the mass upgrade. Probably going to drop an Infestation Pit soon if he doesn't already have it. No. Oh, he does have it. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty standard Destiny play, getting these early upgrades, getting this Infestation Pit. But his 3rd is being denied for a long time, and Dragon's 3rd orbital is actually already up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see where Destiny can really take his 3rd right now. He's going to try down here in the mid left, but... Ooh, does get a Banshee. That's always nice.
Oh, and the Hellions going down very quickly. So, kind of a stalemate situation here. 3rd down here now for Destiny. Feels like he has map control. A lot of Hellions moving around. And, ooh, Seed Tank's doing some work right there on some Lings. Up on the high ground here. Ooh, and with that, he will go ahead and move his command center down at the 3rd position. If we look
Destiny
back
got
over...
the burrow.
Oh, yeah, Burrow now, and +2/+2. So, yeah, definitely going heavy on those upgrades. 6 Infestors on the way, 14 more Lings. So, you know, it'll come down to... Oh, yeah, the Burrow right there. So good, like you were saying.
Yeah, he actually sacrificed the other Lings just to get that burrow off. Like, the whole reason he lost those Lings was to sneak that other Ling in and burrow it. It was such a smart play by Destiny.
My God, it's a Raven.
Ooh, that's actually really cute. That's like a metagame move almost. Destiny loves burrowed infestor harassment, but the single Raven is going to make that almost null and void. It is a big investment to go into that Raven. As much as people say we should get them more, it is a big investment. It's time that you don't have. Yeah, it's time on medvacs, it's gas. But yeah, no burrowed infestor harassment. It looks like Destiny's going to even try for some of that. That's going to be a unpleasant surprise.
Yeah, it sure will be. Now, we have 6 Brofesters here. I believe it's okay to call them that. And the Banshee. Where's the Raven? Oh, down there. Missile turret being constructed here in the middle. Is it going to finish in time? Oh, infested Terrans coming down in front. And behind it, here come the Lings crashing on in, doing a good job getting caught right there in the siege tanks.
He gets the Banshee as well. The one thing I want to point out is Destiny didn't wait for 2-2 to go for this attack. It would have been so much stronger, but he did do a good amount of damage there and cleaned up Dragon's forward position. Also, Dragon can't mine off his expansion right now. That's a big deal.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's huge, and this command center here, very weak, already half out on health. Could probably use some repairing, actually. I like all of these missile turrets. He knows the way Destiny plays. And that's really nice when you've got two players very skilled and they kind of understand each other's styles. Because then you get to see some really interesting stuff. The addition of the Spire now here for Destiny. Continuing on with everything else, Hive also on the way. I think we're going to see some Broodlords.
Oh yeah, Destiny, another trademark style of just this quick upgrade, quick infestation pit. You can get such a quick Hive and then Broodlords, they can be absolutely devastating. I love Destiny's. Also, already got a Ling burrowed at the 4th base. He actually saw this dropship move out because of it, but did he actually notice it? That's going to be the question. I think he sees it now.
Ooh. This little drop here. Just a few Marines kind of poking around. These Lings clearing a path here in the back, just making it a little bit easier to get around. And now, looks like an Overlord heading through. Or just getting in position. Oh, vomiting some creep, actually. Very good.
Yeah, Destiny is just pretty much containing his opponent. He's spreading Overlords all across the map looking for any more expansions. He knows Dragon loves to do that aggressive command center style, and he's just going to make sure he can keep Dragon on 3 bases. If he can do that and get his Broodlords out, he is going to be in marvelous shape. Great
fungal here on a small little group of Marines. Medevac will get away, though. Perfect fungal. Another little group over here clearing out those Overlords and now making their way to the 3rd base.
Ooh, Destiny is not in position, so these Marines down here are going to at least kill a couple drones before. Alright, Lings come in. He needs to pick up. Goes ahead and gets out without getting...
Oh! Right into the infestors.
That was good. Destiny came from 2 sides. He knew the retreat path of that medvac and cut it off at the pass. Very good.
At the same time, over here at the 3rd base, looks like Dragon now getting ready to move out with this Marine tank force. He's going to finish off the rocks up here, work his way around. Doesn't really want to fight out in the open like that. Would rather prefer these chokes as he assaults this 3rd position. But at the same time, a lot of Lings making their way up into position to counter. Oh, great fungals coming down on all the Marines over here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. No medevacs, and they're all dead. Dragon taking a huge loss right there. And the siege tank continuing to get a few hits off right there.
Wow.
But yeah, Destiny right now 170, Dragon 119.
Oh, and Destiny's going to use the Overlord to get vision on the high ground. He's going to take care of this tank that's been bothering so much. This tank has 18 kills, but it is about to die.
Oh, infested Terrans coming out. Ooh, and a little bit of stim down here. Gonna try to save it. Will it be enough, though? Lings coming down. No siege on the tanks.
Yeah, no siege on the tank, so these Lings are absolutely going to dominate right now. He did save the tank on the high ground, but it doesn't really matter. These Lings doing so much damage, and Destiny... Actually, he has started his Corruptor. There he goes, making the Broodlords. Oh man, this is... I'm getting pretty worried for Dragon at this point.
Dragon's doing his best to control space down here, but he's fighting on a lot of fronts. There's a lot of area that Destiny can attack from, and behind this, because he's been able to hold him so well... Destiny's gone ahead and taken a lot of bases. He's getting well saturated. Ooh, backing up here, taking a very aggressive stance. Oh my god.
Good fungal coming down. Those Marines gonna get cleaned up. Dragon realizes the Broodlords are not far off if he hasn't seen them already. He needs to do some damage, but he doesn't have the supply right now, and Broodlord's coming down to help with this siege. I don't know, man. I don't know if Dragon's gonna be able to bust this expansion.
Well, he's going to try and a drop as well, so Broodlord's going to go ahead, force this assault back. Here in the main, though, 2 medevacs full of Marines. Are they going to get any work done?
Going after that Spore, but he's actually losing medvacs to the Spore. That's a bit of a mistake. That means he can't retreat, but these Broodlords could be caught out of position here, going for the spawning pool instead. Always nice to get that spawning pool, especially when Destiny is so low on minerals, but I don't really think this drop was that cost efficient.
At the same time, over here, another group of Marines moving up to the third location. Marines stimming forward. Looks like they're going to go for the hatchery. SCV's even joining in. And it will go down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but look at the center left position. Dragon can't land his command center. It's been floating there for a good while now, finally dropping the scan. I mean, look at how much energy that command center has built up without being able to land. That single burrowed Ling, so devastating.
Yeah, the amount of lost mining time right there for one Ling, it's a pretty good equation. Looking real quick here, 85 workers for Destiny, 62 still for Dragon. Still both players in heavy macro mode. This could be a devastating push, though. Destiny here, Fester's got lots of energy. Here come the Broodlords, and it looks like they will go ahead and go for the third position.
Yeah, Destiny just using those Lings to distract to get these Broodlords in position, and now the siege is on. Dragon doesn't have very many Vikings out. If you look at the units tab, he only has 4. He needs a lot more to deal with this many Broodlords.
That is a crazy fungal. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Holy cow, all the Marines go down, and now there's even enough fungals to take out the tanks and the rest of the Vikings. Brutal at the same time down here. Broodlords have been assaulting the third base. 2 Vikings here doing a bit of work on this cloud of Broodlords, but that was devastating. Almost maxed out Destiny versus 100 supply Dragon in game number 1 of this best of 7 series.
Yeah, Destiny is in prime position to take this game. There was a drop. It looks like both medvacs pulling out empty-handed here. Vikings are going to get cleared out, and Dragon's got good infrastructure. He's got plenty of production facilities. He just doesn't have the mining capability anymore. He's oversaturated on the only base he has. He's sticking in this game, but like you said, man, Destiny is maxed. He also has great upgrades, making more Broodlords. I don't see what Dragon can do at this point.
Yeah, it's getting into a very desperate situation here for Dragon. Here comes the assault, like you said, kind of going in for the last real mining base. Ling's going to get down in here. Here come everything else, Infestors and Broodlords getting down in there. Well, actually, now waiting for the Lings. Again, still a maxed out Destiny. Great fungal getting these 4 Vikings right here. Infested Terran's going to clear them up. Rough.
Yeah, and I mean, Dragon is only mining off of this third base. He's got like 4 mineral patches in his natural. He doesn't have enough money to keep making Vikings and all these Marines. He's just, I don't know, man. And with this relentless assault from Destiny, something's got to give.
Wow, Destiny's just controlled this for pretty much the past 10 minutes.
It's such a great micro, too. I'm so impressed with this play right now. Link's coming up, and Dragon calls the GG.
GG. Well, guys, that's going to do it for game number 1 of this show match series between QxGDestiny and MilleniumDragon. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and then very shortly after, get ready for game number 2, so stay tuned.